2. Everybody Snow. Chaos. 13-game win streak over 4,000 BC. Matched up with Con Arsenal. And your defense is a C+ now.
Yeah, 2 or 3 shitty games like that would do that to you.
Nah. It says you commit few fouls. You play tight defense on everyone, and you're a conservative shot blocker. Okay, they got Michael Beasley. Doug McDermott is not on this team, though. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with the starting 5. Oh, Alan Krabs on that team. Jeremy Lin is out for the season. Tyler Zeller, he got cut from the Nets. No, he got traded and then got cut. And it's cancer, the double-double machine.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. At Barclays Center, the fans here in Brooklyn amped up for their Nets. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Takes the 13-footer and the layup by Jack.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Russell passes to Zeller. Russell dishes to Lin. Russell kicks to Lin. From deep. And the shot is good. Lin's got his first 3 points of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
What are you doing?
Stolen away.
The Battle of the Boroughs. Brooklyn, where you at?
First team foul.
5 seconds.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Carroll with it. Cantor covering. Lin from long range. And Cantor pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Porzingis. Hits it from 3-point range.
There you go, KP.
Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Step back 3.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
Kevin, even though these two teams have similar levels of success this season, Coach still feels like they have the upper hand going in. He told me we're stronger in the areas where it matters most, and I think you'll see that once this game unfolds. What he's referring to, we'll see as the game plays out, gentlemen.
Great job, Doris. Thanks. Guys, what do you think about that report?
Well, you can tell the coach understands just really how evenly matched these two squads are.
Fellas, that's a high IQ assessment by both of you. I mean, these two squads do a lot of things alike. I mean, their strengths and weaknesses very similar. The talent level equal. Looks like a fascinating matchup on paper.
In the process of doing
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And again, New York with the triple.
There you go, KP.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge.
There you go, KP.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, where you at?
Stauskas is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And just under 2.5 minutes left here in the first. Hits, count that one from Stauskas. The Knicks leading by
Joe
7.
Harris, he should be on that team.
Right side Hardaway. Canner inside. Pass to Porzingis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He's got an earring in.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to.
Where is it? I never seen that before. Where is he? He's got an earring in. That's new. They're definitely doing updates.
Put up much resistance near the basket.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
That was about to be a splash 3 by the Zinger.
On defense, the Nets. They trail by 9 points. The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Kevin Harlan, you always jinx it.
Good on the second free throw. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pulls up, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Hey, Pete, he's hot.
Porzingis has got 13 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Here's Cantor.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Nets trail by 9. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Julio Okafor, he should be on the Nets. Jarrett Allen, he should be on there.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Passes to Porzingis. The shot will not go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Stauskas kicks to Zeller. And he's way off from outside. The Knicks leading by 9. Porzingis passes to Cantor. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Outside Carroll. Let's keep it alive. And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Bayless is checked in for Festus Ezeli. Shabazz Napier comes in for Stauskas. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Archie Goodwin. And it's Andrew Nicholson in for Trevor Booker. LeVert. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Pile of Quinn and shit.
A different look for New York. Chris Bosh has checked in for Lee. Burt comes in for Hardaway. And it's Vujacic in for Nikola Pekovic. And so it's New York with it. They have a 9-point lead. With the shot. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave over for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them.
Trey Burke.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 13-point game. Here's the break. Here's Stauskas. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Stauskas has got 7 points in the game. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. From deep. A rebound by the Nets.
Come on with that leg.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. Hardaway's checked in for New York. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And he ends up missing both free throws.
I haven't played with this updated
Nets trail by 11.
I played with the old shit on this
year. Stauskas. No good from outside. Here's Beasley. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
It's tipped. Beasley with the steal. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Yeah. Good
move. Moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. Hardaway is out there with Pekovic. Then there's Lance Thomas. Then it's Kyle Zinger. And it's Lee in at the 3 spot.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson.
Nets trail by 16.
Yeah, when I played with the Nets a couple games ago versus you, the teams were not like this.
Nice ball movement by
Don't you remember? Yo, don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the teams were not like this.
It's good. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
It's stolen by Harris.
You fucking pecker.
He's up, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end.
Come on, KP.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
He kicks to Lynn.
Joe Harris is on the floor.
Russell. Misses the 3.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Come on, where's the fucking
his
foul?
Best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The pass to Hollis-Jefferson. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 11. Dishes it to Hardaway. And stolen by Russell.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Let's go with the 3 guard.
Chris Bosh is checked in for New York.
No, he hasn't.
Nets trail by 11. The dish now to Stauskas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Russell gets it to go.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
He crossed them up.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Feeds to Okafor. Lynn dishes to Russell. There's Hollis Jefferson. Good, that's Russell picking up the assist.
Thomas Jefferson.
Hollis Jefferson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And blocked. Shoots from the elbow. That's short off the rim.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
8 seconds.
Now Lynn. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Porzingis. And he jams it with authority. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Baker, he's checked in for Lee. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And they'll give him that shot. I mean, he doesn't have the most reliable jump shot. That's a win for the defense.
Here's Porzingis.
Come on, with the leg.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
That's fucked up.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Carroll's checked in, and it's Andrew Nicholson in for Archie Goodwin. Shoots a fader. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got his first bucket in this one. The Knicks leading by 10.
That was a nice shot, bro.
Thanks.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
The Zinger. Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Harris LeVert. Joe Harris. Mozgov is on that roster.
A different look for New York. Kyle Zinger comes in for Lance Thomas. And Lee's subbed in for Sasha Vujacic. Dives for it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hardaway with the steal.
Yeah, come on.
And he can't cap off the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Here's Jack.
Yeah.
And Hardaway gets
Nice
it to go.
fucking feet work. Footwork in the
Hardaway's got
paint.
5.
And they're beginning to just
paint,
flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
That free throw missing.
Frank Ntilikina.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter.
Oh, you almost had me, you fuck.
And Jack, here we go. He feeds it to Cantor. And Okafor with the block. And they're able to recover. And Hardaway gets it to go. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
That was good.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually
almost
have
had me, but you switched
go-to
out.
speech
It would have been a blocking foul,
tactic
though.
that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if
If you
that's
didn't,
the case.
if you didn't switch, it would have been a charge.
The Knicks making a switch here. Here is Russell. He has 7. Pass to Stauskas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off
Tim
track
Hardaway
just a bit
Jr.?
after that one he had earlier.
With the lead pass.
Oh, my goodness! It's surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Get in there, Zinger.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
For 3. They get it again. Here's Zeller. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Zeller's got 5 points so far.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now?
Oh, he said nuts in the
second
face.
chance point.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
He's all alone.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Unfortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Stauskas. The 3. And the shot is good. He's got 10.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And here's Stauskas from the arc. And so we conclude the first half.
Got 30.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Trevor Booker is out there with Archie Goodwin. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. So that's the Nets.
Oh, come on.
Lee against Carroll. Hardaway kicks to Lee. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Porzingis, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Porzingis. So he gets them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
The drive by Russell. Elbow shot is on the way.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
They grabbed their own miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Jack passes to Cantor. Porzingis. Jack dishes to Cantor. Here's Porzingis. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Nice shot from the wing.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Hardaway kicks to Cantor. Now the pass to Porzingis. No good with the wing jumper.
Come on, Zinger.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, obviously,
got fucking
there's
34.
some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Nets trail by 14. Outside, Lynn. He dishes it to Okafor. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Porzingis.
You fucking packer. Where's the foul?
Russell's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Oh, that's sloppy passing there. Just a blown possession.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Swiped away. And a fast break now for the Knicks.
Nice
Throws
steal,
down
Zinger.
the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Back to Cantor. Pass to Porzingis. The 11-footer. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. No luck. Nets trail by 16. And it's Okafor off the drive.
And
then the pass to Zinger. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dinwiddie won this
The Nets
Taco
making a
Bell's
switch here.
skills challenge. I don't know why you should got fucking him in, bro. He's a baller. Fuck
So it's
Jeremy
Brooklyn
Lin.
now. Lynn kicks to Crabbe. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Quincy Acey's checked in for Brooklyn. Stauskas comes in for Shabazz Napier. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Making a switch here.
He's got 40.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's got 40, and it's the third quarter, not even
outstanding
done.
free throw shooting, That'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Okafor. Offensive rebound, Nets. Hollis Jefferson, good.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
And Okafor with the block. Kicks it to Kira. In low to Russell. Lee with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Lynn. Lays it up and banks it in. Lynn's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Passes it to Porzingis. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. There's a minute 47 left to play.
Where
in the
is
third.
the foul there?
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Brooklyn with the
Again?
rebound. Okafor's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Lynn. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Porzingis. Rips down the breakaway slam. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
It's not even the 4th quarter yet.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Brooklyn making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bayless. Quincy Hayes has come in for Hollis Jefferson. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Archie Goodwin. Here's Porzingis. He's got 44. The 17-footer. But they recover it. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 15. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Nets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. A different look for New York. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. Wash comes in for Lee. And it's Vujacic in for Nikola Pekovic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Carroll. Harris outside. Buries the jump shot. Beasley with to the middle. Pass to Porzingis. Good. Porzingis has got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Rejected by Harris. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead.
That was a good block.
By 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Nets trail by 12. On the court for the Knicks. We've got Vujacic. Lance Thomas out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Baker in at the shooting guard position. Here's Porzingis.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Stauskas dishes to Russell. And there's the feed to Carroll. That 3 off the mark.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
The first one falls. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. New York calls timeout. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back.
No, not you. Not you, bro.
What? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
The Zingers got 50.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's Porzingis from 11 feet away. Second chance shot. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Check out the game for Booker. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal,
for
too.
Booker.
You know what? He's been a difference.
You just hear what he said for Booker. He says Durant is coming in. What is what?
I think Ben's
Time
fucking
call
with
here.
the
The Knicks
fucking
decide to talk it over.
So stupid.
And LeBron James comes out for the Nets.
It's so stupid.
Holy shit. The King now plays for the King.
And New York making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
Come on, give me the ball, Russ. Give me the ball, Russ. Thank you.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Vicious to Stauskas.
That's an offensive goaltender. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That was definitely an offensive goaltender.
The Knicks leading by 11.
Offensive goaltending if it's an air ball.
Knocks it loose.
How's it goaltending if it's an air ball?
I'm saying because it was like right in front, like it was like about to go in, and he put his arm out.
Oh, I've seen that. He caught it midair. That was awesome. Yeah, I think he got cheated on that one.
Like
Here's
he
Porzingis.
anticipated
New York
the air
calls
ball
timeout.
or rebound and got it before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Kevorkian.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jared Bayless has checked in for Quincy Ace, and it's Archie Goodwin in for Stauskas. Tries to save it. And the call against Ryan Topper. That's his first foul. Nets trailed by 11. Inside to Zeller. He passes to Carroll. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their high
Come on,
energy
Zinger,
defensive effort has
splash
paid
the three. You
off
got
for
50
them, guys, with
points,
more
bro.
than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Splash a three,
Unreal
KP.
turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Yeah, nice
That's
block.
blocked. Pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Carroll's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
There you
If
go.
he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
50 shots. I
He's
don't
doing it
give a
all
fuck.
for them
50
right now on
points
the
on
offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find
What
an
are you
answer to stop
doing?
him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
No clue where
Not
that pass
you.
was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nets trail by 9. Hardaway with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, how about about the sharp steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The dish to Lee. Here's Porzingis. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And he banks in the layup.
Shimmy with a 55 burger.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And this Andrew got 16
rebounds gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Brooklyn making some changes. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Andrew Nicholson in for Archie Goodwin. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Okafor. Feeds it to Carroll. And they get it. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Porzingis. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The first free throw is good.
56. Lawrence Taylor. And 57.
Both good from the line that time.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
69. 69 is what you need to get.
I'm going for 60. That's the goal.
And that's trailed by 15. 2 minutes.
He had a block, mad steals, assist.
Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Going for 61 right here, for sure.
Boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
He feeds it to Okafor. Carroll, offered by Beasley. And it's Russell missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Guys, it's over.
63.
We can say that now with certainty.
Off the 70
I'd like
shots.
to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 19. 125 left to play here in the fourth.
This guy's been as your whole
Brook
team.
Lopez is checked in for Bosch. Vujicic comes in for Lee. And Nikola Pekovic is up in for Hardaway. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Kept alive. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Jefferson. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Porzingis.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by Brooklyn.
No foul?
You'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Cantor, the pass to Porzingis. Misses from short range. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by the Nets.
Oh, my God.
Here's Brooklyn.
Come on.
Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Dinwiddie. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here is Jack.
Fuck.
Yeah, can he get 67? Ty Daniel for a season high.
And the first two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the Knicks making a change here. And he sinks the second.
That's right, 66 is all right. That's
well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Fucking Zinger.
Here's Carroll. So no problem for New York as they get the
14
win.
games.
A solid win on the road for them.
Ridiculous. Not anticipating that.
I gotta get some sleep tonight.
50 plus shots, 62 shots. Who gives a